highest-rated local weather app from the App Store today. Now, from your weather authority, meteorologist Ron Rhodes.
There's a dog in the studio that just loves this forecast. So if you hear the dog in the background, you know the dog is just cheering on this weekend forecast, which looks fantastic. A lot of things going on. Of course, we have First Fridays down in Henderson, also Evansville, Owensboro, where we're looking right now. Of course, Friday after 5, and it should be a pretty good weather night. Now, there is a chance for a stray shower or thunder shower popping up later on today. There, see, I know, I'm not happy about that thunder shower either, but it could happen. So maybe grab your umbrella early in the evening, really by 9 o'clock tonight. That rain chance is gone. It's going to shift from north to south. I'll show you future track here in a second, though. Look at all the traffic which is rolling along on the Lloyd Expressway. Heading into Warren County. Maybe they're going to get some grub or whatever, but I mean, you can see it's flowing. That's the main thing. It's moving. Right now, the temperature 82 degrees. Dew point now starting to creep up a little bit. It was at 63 last hour. Now we're 66, and we've got that humidity on the rise. And we'll be up around 70 today, so it is going to be humid, and at times even very humid with a southwest wind at around 11 miles an hour. Temperature-wise across the tri-state, still 79 though in Lagodi, 80 in Jasper. Let's do a little run. 81 degrees in Santa Claus, 82 Tell City, 83 Fordsville, 83 in Forestville, 84 degrees in Calhoun, 85 Dixon, and 86 degrees in Madisonville. Madisonville could get close to 90, and when you factor in the humidity, we could be seeing a heat index reading in the mid-90s. Dew point-wise, look at the 70s now west of the Wabash, where it's getting a lot tougher to take. But again, it's only temporary. We've got the front moving in later today. It's going to knock that humidity down as we head into the weekend. 68 Santa Claus, 68 Jasper, so getting pretty humid there too. Same goes with down to the south, so really there's nothing too comfortable out there currently. As we look at the comfort meter with that dew point now up to 66, we're in the humid range. As we take a look at this great shot, this was a couple of nights ago, but I love it. Crescent moon, we've got the sunset right here. Linda Bell sent that great shot, and I love how the trees frame that crescent moon, and of course you can see the sunset down lower to the horizon. Thank you so much, Linda, for sending that picture in my way. It was a great picture, wasn't it? As we take a look at Storm Tracker, we've got ourselves a little bit of cloud cover off to the northeast, but look at this swath of clouds as we have this frontal boundary, a cool front, which is sliding on in. It is going to drum up a few showers. Right now, really not seeing much of anything on our composite satellite and radar, but as we take a look at the bigger picture, you can see they've got plenty of rain, obviously, in the Carolinas, courtesy of Dorian. But the good news is it's starting to pull away from the outer banks of North Carolina. It's a Category 1 hurricane, which is packing 90-mile-per-hour winds, and it looks like it's going to hold its strength as it continues to move away. Now, even though the center of the storm has moved away from the outer banks, you can still see it's pummeling the outer banks and parts of North Carolina with those very strong winds and, of course, the heavy rain and the storm surge. But things are going to get better for North Carolina and Virginia, for that matter, as we go through the afternoon. Let's take a look at the latest track on Dorian. Category 1, again, 90-mile-per-hour max sustained winds. That's around the eye wall. And as it works its way to the northeast, it's going to pull away from the U.S. Now, still, keep in mind, tropical storm force winds extend well beyond the center of the storm, and they could be seeing that up in New England, Massachusetts, especially there at the Cape, Hatteras. We could be seeing those tropical storm force winds and also the storm surge picking up a little bit, too. As it continues to work its way up to the Canadian Maritimes and Nova Scotia, still hanging on to Category 1 status with winds still gusting, or at least the strongest wind, still up around 80 miles an hour sustained around the eye wall, and gusts even higher than that. And still, look at that. I mean, well on up to the northeast, even in the cooler waters, it's still hanging on as a very strong tropical storm with winds of 70 miles an hour. All right, here's what we've got future tracker-wise. More clouds moving in as we go through the afternoon. And obviously, moving in from the north is this frontal boundary. So that's where we're going to see the best chance of rain by mid-afternoon. First to the north, then it's going to transition down to the south. And really, by the time the football games are going on, north of the river, things are looking dry. And the chance for rain, even though it's very spotty, is going to be down to the south in western Kentucky. And as we head into the evening, not only do we see the sky clear out a little bit, we're going to see the humidity start to drop, too. So pretty good-looking Saturday headed our way with plenty of sunshine and a high temperature that's going to be in the low 80s, really right around 80 degrees tomorrow, but not today. Mid to upper 80s with a mix of sun and clouds. A few showers out there late in the day, and we're going to be seeing the wind shift from the southwest to the northwest at around 5 to 15 miles an hour. Becoming humid, though, as the afternoon. It's already starting as the afternoon goes on, but less humid Saturday and Sunday. Low 80s for highs, as you can see. Mid 80s by Monday. Here comes some 90-degree temperatures, though, as we head into next week. So hopefully you can get out there and enjoy this weekend. We have got the cutest pet of the day from the Vandenberg Humane Society, VHS. You don't want to miss this pet coming up right after this.